reality is so boring. It's so boring.
My slogan is AI makes me happy.
The discussion around AI, it's almost like being against electricity.
What do you really like to do as a creative?
Mm-hmm. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm very pleased to introduce Elena, Xavi, and Sergio, three artists that they've been supporting Krea from the very early beginnings, and that they flowed from Spain to New York City. That's where we are right now. Thank you so much for joining us for this little podcast. Kind of the first time that we do
Thank you for
this.
your invitation.
Yeah, so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for
you so
having
much.
us.
Yes.
Awesome. So we've known each other for quite a long time. With Elena, not that much. So actually, maybe we can start with you.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I would love for you to do like a quick introduction about yourself and your work.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Elena Perez. I'm a graphic designer for 20 years. And 5 years ago, I discovered AI, and my life changed. Yeah,
Wow,
that's
20
it.
years,
That's it. Yeah.
That's a long
Yeah,
time.
I'm old.
Damn. How early did you start?
I'm 38 years old, and
You don't look 38.
yeah, I know. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and for me, it was a revolution.
Yeah.
Basically.
What about you, Xavi?
Hey, I'm Boldtron online. So in my case, it was 2019, and I was just flirting with AI. You remember that repositories on Google Colab?
Yeah.
It took 30, 45 minutes to have an image like this tiny. Something triggered, it was a big impact for me, just create these things. And I literally get rid of my creative career. After more than 10 years into 3D and VR, I told my friends, listen, I think this is my thing, till today. And it's been 7 years now. And I'm so happy to have decided at that time to do this. And I remember when we met, Victor, that you told me about Krea as an early idea, and see where you are now.
Yeah. I mean, we knew right at the beginning of Krea. We literally had nothing.
Yes, so it's been a long trip for me, mentally talking, because, we talk about the AI calendar, our timeline.
Yeah.
AI, the perception of AI, creatively talking, it runs different from the real time, I think, right? I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
What do you mean
Because tools change so fast and everything is so frenetic.
Yeah.
It's not like a normal creative process. So 7 AI years is a huge timeline for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but
No, I know what you mean. That
Yes.
it's like an industry that has been booming crazy. The advancements that have happened in the past few
Yes.
years, even the past few months. It's
Yes.
just every single month there's something new.
yes. And I've been doing this, my career with my twin brother. We're two twin brothers. We began in 99, so it's been a long time also. And these 7 years, they've been probably way more than the half of the time that I've been creating previously.
Yeah.
So boom, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And hot topics in between, we will talk about.
Yeah,
it
no,
too.
we will talk about some hot topics later.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before that, Sergio, you also started with 3D, probably
Yes.
also for a long time.
He was my mentor.
He was your mentor.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, explain about
I
that.
was.
Yes.
Yes. So my name is Sergio, and right now I operate as Sagal, but I came from the 3D world with my studio, Serialcut.
He's a legend, we can say it.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
a
don't say a
student,
legend.
I can
Yes.
confirm.
If
When
you
I
s-
was studying in art school, I said I want to be like Sergio, and this
Yeah.
is not. It's true. He's a good friend of mine, but when I was in my 20s, as I was always saying, I would like to be like Sergio. This is real, and Elena
Yeah,
can
this
tell.
is true. As a design student,
It's
it was
true. You made a lot for the industry.
It's
Yeah.
super embarrassing hearing this, really.
Yeah, but you made a lot for the industry
Yeah.
in the 2000s, man.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
He was a big boy.
you're a legend.
Yes.
Yeah, but it makes me also think I'm very, very old with this. So don't say that again. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I really appreciate it. No, the thing is, I've been for 25 years making CGI.
Yeah.
Not CGI, but also photography, also illustration. But CGI was the technique that stays more in the studio, so it's more known for the CGI part. So the thing is, AI get into my life in a way that never happened anything before.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a revolution because after 25 years, it's like kind of tired of everything. It's like, okay, the process and everything, the clients are different, but the processes are the same. So I was pretty bored.
Slow processes.
Yeah. And very slow also with all the CGI parts, the rendering. The rendering is the last part, but the modeling, lighting, all of these takes so much time that with AI, the first thing I found was like how fast it goes. And the second thing also because Boldtron helped me with that, get into this world.
I was so into it, like, listen,
you
need to stop.
And also, he told me that.
We were shifting. So when I met Sergio, I was like, okay, this is Sergio. I want to meet Sergio. And then one day we met and I said, listen, I want to learn 3D. This is the biggest thing I want to do in my life is just to learn how to work with 3D tools. And he said, okay, come to my studio.
Yes. And some of the guys of the studio help him because I never touched the 3D. Actually, I'm creative director.
I see.
So I don't know how to manage that. And this is also a very nice thing that right now with the AI tools, I don't need all this team anymore.
Yes, exactly.
So I manage everything from the idea to the final post. Which is also amazing for me. For the first time, I feel really I'm the creator. So this is something really amazing for someone that has been also directing so many teams and all of these.
A big number of.
Yes. So also it's amazing to work with people, that's for sure, and to have a team and all of that. But in this moment, for me, it's super helpful to have my idea and directly execute it as I really want, because otherwise I have to explain. Of course, there are another creative minds.
Corrections also.
So I have to give corrections and that. So the corrections only are for myself, and so it's a little bit like exciting. And also I put like a calendar for posting twice a week, which is also very frenetic. But it really helps me to keep all the time creating. And that's so good. And also with all the tools we are managing with Krea, it's a lot of options to do. And I would love to have a lot of time to invest more, like you do, for example.
Yes,
He's super pioneer and also invest a lot of time on this.
With creativity.
Can
you tell your slogan with AI?
My slogan is AI makes me happy.
That's real.
No, that's real. That's real. It really pushed my creativity, so I feel super confident with my creativity self.
Self-efficient, self-everything.
Yeah, self-everything.
La IA me hace feliz.
So I feel like in my case, like when I started, it was around like 2017, 2018, and we were dealing with these old models called generative adversarial networks that they were able to pretty much do like very narrow things like faces or vehicles or architecture. But to me, just like the fact that we were able to encode this sort of knowledge inside a mini brain in a computer and be able to use this mini brain as a creative tool and kind of like prepare data sets that you teach to the thing and the thing understands and you can like start creating in such a different way. It was kind of magical. And I feel like that's what really drew me to research this technology and to later on build creative tools. But I wonder for you guys, like what was because like you guys started in a moment where AI was not really looking like it's looking today. Like you see the GPT Image 2 or the Nano Banana and you're like, of course, this is great. Of course, this is incredible. You can do product design, you can do photo shoots, you can do 3D stuff, so many things. But I feel like when you guys started using this technology, it was before that?
Way before, we did witness the whole process.
Right. But what I wonder is, what was, and starting with you, Sergio, what was the thing that clicked? Like, what was the moment where you had an interaction with AI? Maybe Xavi showed you something and you were like, holy shit.
I was so pushy with my friends, like, listen, you need to pay attention to this. Yes?
It was in a moment that AI just were like with fingers, with hands with six fingers, all of these messy faces, all of that. But anyway, for that moment was amazing. It was like magic. Like how can we
This was
do
the hook
this?
for me.
Also,
like, how does it work?
How does it work?
Yes. What is this?
I was like amazed by that, and then started to make like a series. But they came, him and his brother, and say, "Hey,
can I be so straightforward?" I
can
told him, for your level, this is bullshit. You need to make it happen in a better way.
What was the model at that time? Was it like Stable Diffusion or something like that?
Stable Diffusion.
Kind of,
Yes.
And
but he was so DALL-E 2,
DALL-E
this
2,
stuff. But he was like, look what I did. And I say, Sergio, your level, your creative level, it doesn't match with this. And you can push just a tiny more.
Yes.
With the invest time with the AI tools, please.
Yes.
He was so...
I was super sad that weekend, and then I started to say, let's create something that I would do in CGI, like, and then that was the click moment, and then I started to do very easy concepts if we see it right now. But for me at that moment was amazing to create this. So it's just a matter of trying to make your own style with the new tools of AI. That's the click. What I was doing it in the beginning was just creating with AI.
Generic stuff. Did you remove that post, right?
I removed it, yeah.
But I'm sorry.
Well,
but
you can find it if you dig a little bit.
Let me tell you that this is friendship. It's like, Sergio, this is not going anywhere, please.
But it's good. I really appreciate
it.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Like my
with you, Xavi, like I remember that one of the things that impressed me, and I think that also excited you early on in Krea. I think that you already like used AI before, but it was this like image to image experience. I remember that you were taking some of these renders and you were rethinking the texture.
Working with materialities,
exactly. Like you were switching, like you were turning like these renders into towels, or you were.
Yeah, this was the same weekend when you sent me this image to image. Yeah, how was it called? This
Aurelio.
Yeah, Aurelio. We
had a little Discord pod that we called
I was telling
Aurelio
their friends, this is Aurelio, and this works this way, and we were having fun. Yeah, I mean, Victor, that weekend I didn't sleep. The image to image pipeline, Stable Diffusion, when it was out, it was by the beginning of the summer, I think. I didn't sleep so much at that time.
Yeah,
I was so hyper productive.
You were one of the first people I knew that use image to image.
Yeah, like hardcore.
Like no prompting, just image to image. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you have been always like this in a way. Why?
I don't know. My relationship with AI, I don't know how to explain. I mean, I don't know how to explain, but when I wake up in the morning, I say, oh, this is the reality I'm living in right now, creatively talking. It's like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited all the time with AI. I don't know how to explain. But results talk by themselves, when you see the things I do.
When it comes to like the moment it clicked for you, like what was like the interaction that you had with AI that you said, oh, I'm hooked.
In the very beginning, literally, we didn't know each other yet, but they know. I mean, I was literally doing events at my home on Fridays, like, let's prompt. At that moment.
And what was it like? Was it like some specific? It was just like
no. The point is that, like, I have this in my hands. I need to show to my people what is this, and I don't know where we're going with this, but we're going with this to some point that I'm pretty sure is going to be bigger than we expect. And I was so obsessed back in time, right?
Yes, we were, with the tools we had like 2 years back in time, we were already happy with, so...
With the capabilities that models had at that time, Victor. You were the provider, by the way.
The provider.
Yes.
And we're super thankful for you to trust our vision. And here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, Victor and me, we used to talk a lot in the beginning, like every day in remote. And I was showing him a lot of stuff, like do. And I always wanted from you guys and Diego to provide me new things, new shit.
Yeah.
What is next? What is next? You know, this is not even FOMO because it's just another type of feeling. I just wanted to know more. I wanted to feed my brain.
It's a good anxiety.
Yes, good anxiety. Yes. I couldn't even sleep some days because my creative serotonin was overproducing.
I feel like the kind of thing that reminds me, it's like, I don't know, when I was a kid and there was like a new video game coming out and you're like so excited to play with it because there's like so many things that you can do or like you're so excited for it.
Also our personality, how we are, the way we perceive things. I don't know. Everything is mixed in some feelings that we're still shaking.
Yeah.
There is an instant reward that really takes you to make more and more.
Dopamine.
Dopamine. I love the dopamine.
Are you, besides your usual tasks in the company, are you creating? Because this is your core in this, right?
I mean, up until very recently, I was still doing all the video releases for Krea. So for all the motion graphics and all that. And I feel like I used this time to create a little bit. So sometimes like that was like the time that I had for, it was like probably like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the office because like we got the thing done and we need to ship it the same day normally. So that's, I feel like, as far as I've been able to create lately because we've been so busy. But yeah, I mean, I guess that only DJing is the other thing that I try to do, but I haven't been creating as much as I would like to.
Whenever I send you images with the models that you're doing, you know, whenever I send you images, it is the same feeling as the first day. For me. You know, like, look. You're like, always, damn. But, you know, I don't know how to explain, but people who's probably listen to this, they will think, oh, this guy is like, okay, but this is my reality. And they know it, you know it. This is the way I am. I'm so enthusiastic with this technology. What we have is so rewarding.
On the bleeding edge. And when it comes to you, Elena, what was the moment that it clicked?
I remember everything, the time, the day, the year. It was Christmas in 2022. And my husband, he's a tattoo artist, and he told me, hey, I discovered a tool. You can put a text and you receive an image. You know, what? We didn't sleep in 1 week.
It happened,
we pay few tools, like really quick. We spend all the credits in those 3 days. No, it's a classic. If you interview another artist, everybody have the same, I guess. And it was like, okay, yes, this is something big. At the end of my vacations, I went to the office, and the answer was, what is that? I don't understand that. I'm not sure if this could be important for us. I keep working until today.
Right. And what kind of more, was it like DALL-E 2? Or
it was like DALL-E, Midjourney also, yes. But DALL-E was like, it was like so tiny, so with a lot of noise, but it was great for me. And in my case, apart from being graphic designer, I'm artist too. And I love to create based on, I really love the history, the past history and this kind of stuff. And I thought that maybe we can, with this tool, I can craft the missing parts of the history. And that's the moment that I decided to create my project, Remembering Orion.
Right.
It's just because
what's the story behind the name? It's a very interesting name.
Remember Orion, it is theory that said that the 3 pyramids of Egypt are aligned with the Orion stars. I really love this theory.
And you've been on that pyramid?
Yeah, I went to pyramids in 2022, and I decided to take this name. I need to do something with this theory, because the theory said that maybe we weren't connected with Orion in a really long past, you know? And with AI, I thought that maybe I can recreate all these histories with AI. And it was perfect because you can put a piece of text in an old book and the AI craft the image. So for me, it was a kind of magic.
Wow. And has that, like, have you continued with that creative line?
Yeah.
Because the kind of videos that you do are like very kind of like narrative.
Yes. What I do usually is I thrift books from the 70s, from the 60s with all these kind of theories. Also, I met a very important journalist in Spain. He's Enrique de Vicente. He works in Cuarto Milenio. And I did the travel to Egypt with him.
Wow.
And he told me a lot of histories and a lot of legends and
For
all this.
documenting, yes.
All this thing
Wow.
helped me to build my own world.
And you've been like creating visuals around these stories. That's so
sure.
cool.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of fans told me like, okay, I see this place in my mind when a lot of people tell me about magic, or they meditate and they visit my places, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
I love.
Well, that's so cool again. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that to me is one of the coolest things with AI. I think that, or like the two coolest things. I think that on the first one, it allows you to do things that if AI wouldn't have existed, would have never happened, because these are things that in the past may have required like an entire crew or an entire creative
Yeah.
agency and thousands of dollars to produce. And because of that, they were never happened. Like maybe like just like trying to illustrate these stories.
Yeah.
It's something that you're not gonna make anyone any money. It's just something cool that you wanted to do for yourself, and that like through this technology, like now you were able to do it just by yourself, and like with a $0 budget, or maybe like $100 budget.
Exactly.
That on the one side, and on the other, just like what Sergio was talking about before, no, like how empowering this can be, like how much you can do now that you can just like not just use one AI, but create like an entire pipeline with multiple AI features, one for giving it a style, another one for building an image, another one for animating it, and then of course there's going to be post-production, there's going to be like some video editing and all that. But
Yeah, no, exactly. In fact, in my case, I always love to learn 3D, but I never had the opportunity just because personal things, whatever. And when I discovered AI, one of the things that I thought was, okay, I can craft things in 3D in an easy way.
Totally.
And for me, it was a dream because I don't know, a lot of things that you maybe want to do, but you don't have time to improve. And suddenly you can do whatever you want. So for me, it was like...
Yeah, my claim on social media, my last claim is like create the things you wish existed.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
AI makes it happen. So.
There is no limits, basically.
Literally.
is that related with how did you mention? I think that you too did something around like it was something around like the walls, like that you said it yesterday in the presentation. That it was something that like a mini collective that you wanted to do.
Yeah, 10 enemies of reality.
Enemies of reality.
10 enemies
what is
of
that?
reality.
What is 10 enemies of reality?
People, okay, I tell you, because
If you can talk about it.
yes, because you know, helping Krea in the task to capture creatives, and in the program now Becca is doing an amazing task with this also. What I discovered is the huge FOMO of the people that they want to approach realistic, high-end images. Like, oh, I did this picture, I generate this image in AI, and look at the skin, it looks so real. Oh, this narrative looks so real, but reality is so boring, man. It's so boring. Sergio for me is a surreal artist because he sees 3D editorials or photographs. There's always a touch of surreality. I consider myself a super surreal creative.
Super.
Yes.
And colorful.
Yes, and colorful.
Yeah.
Also, Elena, she's creating parallel realities.
Yeah.
So I thought, what if we go against that FOMO?
Yeah.
That's present all the time. People, they want to. It's like the last smartphone theory. You're going to buy a smartphone, but you are sad because a new version is going to be out in the market in 3 months, and you will go fast to buy it again because it got more. Features, whatever. Like, listen, this is used for the task is the task that you are requesting of this product, of this, of that, blah blah blah. With AI, it's the same. I mean, when I was working in Config UI, I was working with Stable Diffusion 1.5 forever.
Yeah.
I didn't mind about the Excel model or anything. It's just the idea how you craft it.
Yeah.
So the idea is the most powerful asset. Okay. With AI. So in this case, no FOMO for latest tools. Okay, latest tools are okay. I mean, it's okay, but the way I perceive how AI must be worked in terms of crafting, digital crafting, is not related to the latest tools. It's the way you embrace this technology.
Yeah.
You know? So I created this collective called 10 Enemies of Reality based on that concept. and
I
it's
see.
evolving.
And
Do you like it?
I love the narrative, and to me, it's like one of the most important things of AI models is that they can be so transformative. Like
Exactly.
it's they're trained with say like 100 styles, but they can create 100,000 because
Yes.
like the things that they learn are so general that they allow you, like if you like want to, which is like it's not the way that everybody's using them, but you can just like use it in a way that
But
you
the
can expand
touch,
and create
the
new
touch.
styles.
Sorry to interrupt. The creative touch is present. In my case, in your case, I mean, when people scroll down and they see my work, they know somehow it's mine.
Yeah,
So the touch is present
yeah.
with the same tools.
Yeah, that's
Right?
the thing, that
Your
it's
vision.
it's a tool that you have to manage to develop your own style.
It's the most
you know?
important thing.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And of course, the idea is super important. So the concept behind that, no matter if you are making it by drawing, by AI, by CGI, is the idea and the concept first that comes, and later on the result, of course. But in my case, for example, I came from the CGI, so my results are like, okay, they are
They speak about you so much.
they are surreal, but they are real. You perceive it like real in a scene because I came from this kind of perspective, but
But it's your vision.
it's
very
my vision,
present.
and I consider that my creation the same as I do, for example, in CGI
Or with a pencil even, or
whatever.
a photo with a phone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
important also for all the creators, that they must feel that they are managing a tool that can make your work really you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And when people say,
super
"Oh,
important.
this image is soulless," blah blah blah, it's like, no, it's not true. This is an extension of who I am, and
Yeah.
you cannot break this in any point.
Yeah,
Totally.
You
where
know?
it's just a prompt. I remember that sentence that we used to hear quite a lot. No, like, wow, what is it? That's just a prompt.
Yeah, it's just a prompt.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
only a
soulless.
prompt. And it's,
And you know what I said? Okay, if this is just a prompt, I invite you to use AI and end in what I can do. Can
Yeah.
you do it with a prompt?
yeah, no, can you do it with this prompt?
Can you do
This
it?
is the prompt.
Yeah.
Try to
go
make
for
it.
Yeah.
It's like
Go for it.
it's the creative mind always which is behind.
Yeah. I think we're confident with what we do.
Yeah.
We're confident. I'm super confident. If some anti-AI comes here and I say, here, these are the tools I'm using, do it. They cannot.
Yeah, we are not afraid anymore about the AI
Hate, outrage,
hate.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't receive a lot of hate. Actually, he
I do.
received
I
a
do.
lot of
A lot.
hate.
But you also put yourself in like some situations.
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
People knows me. Yeah, people knows me in that
Yeah.
department. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm super confident. With
Yeah,
what I do.
because we are pretty sure about what are our boundaries and what can we achieve with the AI tools. So yeah, that makes you quite confident with this.
I don't
That's
fight. I
super
just
important.
wait to
Yeah.
to be
Comments,
triggered
yeah.
in that. I'm super prepared for that.
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Yeah, and
And
there
it's
is
funny. I think
yeah,
it's funny.
and also it's very curious because many people from the CGI world are ashamed still.
Yes.
Are ashamed to
But most of them
say,
are coming now.
Yeah,
Because
they
the
are coming
results are
now.
4K.
Yeah.
Everything is so cohesive now.
Yeah.
How is the shift feeling for you guys? Because I feel like I've talked with with the three of you, and it does seem like people more and more are saying like, okay, like it is a prompt, but this prompt like can be prompted in so many ways.
Yeah, I don't even prompt
at the end of the
lately.
Don't.
That's the other aspect, no?
Yes.
That like at the end of the day, it's a workflow.
Yes.
And like the prompt may be like a component of it that gives you an image, and then that image you use it as a style, and then that style
The
you use
assets
it,
you work with,
Yeah.
the previous assets, the
Yeah.
way you craft before the crafting.
right.
Yes.
So how do you think that the creative space or the creative community have been evolving towards like the sentiment that they have with AI?
Okay, less hesitant. Okay?
Less hesitant.
Yes. In my case, if I look at my history DMs, I got plenty of people that, you remember that time in 2022, 2023, like anti-AI, this is
Yeah.
bullshit,
Yeah.
you're stealing, blah, blah. Many of these people that wrote me, like, I'm going to unfollow you because this is bullshit and you're promoting this shit, blah, blah, blah. I say, okay, I'll fine. 3 years later, like, hey, I would like to try Krea. Can you provide me a code? And I scroll up and say, hey, what about this?
Yeah.
And I go through that conversation and say, what makes you change right now? I want to know what's the reason why you were hating this and why are you embracing this right now? If you tell me, we go forward on the conversation. And I learned also from that, you know? And yeah, I've been investing a lot of time talking to people, you know it.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's
And-
easy now. It's mandatory to know AI.
People is just surrendering to the
Yeah.
hateful wave,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
No,
I
feel-
know it.
Yeah.
I know
and,
it.
And I think that at the end of the day, like, I think that there's like two walls inside the creative community. One is the individual, which is more like of the artist, and then there's like the agency or like the
Companies,
bigger
yeah.
company. And I think that from the artist, like, I think that to me, like the discussion around AI or like being against AI or pro AI.
Why you need to be against? Why it needs to be black or white?
But exactly, it's not even like black
There
or
are
white.
100
Like,
grays
it's
colors
almost
in between.
it's almost like being against electricity.
Yes.
It's almost like saying, oh no, like I'm against electricity. It's like you can be
I
against.
tell you, Victor, the problem is that industry is shifting to a place that it's in our side right now.
Yeah, no, and
And I don't give a shit
I mean,
about this thing, but people does.
but I think that there's like points where I think that they're right in the sense that I think that there's a lot of where I think that is the problem is that a lot of people see certain things, certain ways that AI is being used, and they say, I hate this, I hate AI.
But why?
And no, but I think that it makes sense because this technology can also be used to rip off your work. And in the same way that is kind of obvious that you cannot go to Pinterest, find one of your guys' work,
Yeah,
and
yes,
put
It
it
happened.
and put it on a
Yes.
billboard
It
here
happened. Yes, yes.
in the street. Like
my
that's
work
obviously-
has been stolen several times.
Right.
Before when I
Also
was doing
your
3D, you know, it's like
Yeah.
but, we live with that.
Yeah.
You know, and most of the people that hates AI and tells you, oh, this is stealing, and then I go through their portfolios, and all of their portfolios are stolen from other ideas, from other artists.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for ages, and no one wants to face the reality. I'm done because they don't want to see what they've been doing for ages.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I mean, and I think that this is like it goes deeper because like AI is so wide, so broad. People are taking like 1,000 different approaches to
Yes.
it. Me personally, I dislike a lot of the ways that AI is being used.
Of course,
Like-
all the slop, all the people grabbing things without permission, all the ethics that they're not present many times. You know, in my case, no one probably can tell me, oh, you grab this from here. I craft from the scratch everything with
Yeah.
my own ideas, my own. I mean, rarely someone told me, oh, this is taken from here because they cannot even
Yeah,
defend that position.
So and
I was doing the back in time with 3D or illustration. I'm
Yeah,
always
this-
defending the creative's side.
It always happening in no matter the technique is.
Yes,
You know,
that's it.
it's- yeah.
You can steal with or without AI.
Yeah.
People, they don't
Yeah.
want to see it.
yeah, no. I mean, I guess that since this is like such a new technology and like it's so easy to use, like I guess that stealing has never been this easy.
Easy to use, but easy to have good results.
No.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the point.
But that's what I think that it feels to me like people are starting to understand that
Finally,
it's like
finally.
it's like, oh wait, like this is a good use of AI, this is a bad use of AI. How can we integrate this technology? Because the good parts are crazy. Like the good parts are transformative and they are
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
How it feels like there's been like more and more understanding around what this technology can do, what is good, what is bad, how we create certain guidelines, how
Exactly.
do we use it,
Yes.
and how do we apply it in a way that still
Yes.
feels like it's empowering our work.
Yes, in my case, it's been 3 years almost. With my brother, we've been guiding creatives.
Right.
We did teach over probably 2,000 creatives. Now Elena, she came as a student.
Yeah.
She knew already things,
So,
but now we're partners.
It's like we're in order, no?
Yes.
Like you
Yes,
started
yes.
working
Yes.
with him. and she
She's a
started
partner
working
Yeah.
now with Dan.
We all are all connected, yeah.
Yes, he came also as a student, one of my
Yeah,
workshops.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, because for me, AI never finish what you can learn. So
Yeah.
They came to my
Yeah.
To the first course in Madrid.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like okay, we are friends, but we want.
I
to
was
go.
like, what are you doing here,
Yeah.
Sergio? I said,
Yeah, and
"Well,
I
I want
said-
to support. It's like, okay.
No, support
Yeah.
and learn. Come
Yes.
on, yeah.
So, for example, with Elena now, she's partner. We're teaching together.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's like the third party in this, and it's so rewarding to guide
Yeah.
people. And probably the most present factor here is the fear.
Yes.
Not the hate, the fear.
And the
Yeah.
pressure
Of the
of
unknown.
the companies
Also,
behind.
yes.
Because there is a lot of designers, video editors, whatever, that they came to our works and they say, I'm pretty like, I've got a lot of fear because
I don't
in my
know how to
company
handle,
it's
yes.
mandatory to use
Yes.
AI and I don't know how to start. And we say, okay, let's start with creative ideas because we don't need to use a specific tool.
No.
And then once we have the concept of the idea, we are going to craft it. We have a lot of
We spend
tools.
more,
Exactly.
most of the time is spent in the idea how to craft it, and then the second part of the workshop is how to use the tools. You can use the usage and the tutorials online. We don't care. We want to transform the creative way to make it happen. And people usually they blow their minds.
No. They have like a lot of states.
Yes.
From fear to sometimes they want to
Excitement.
cry,
Yes.
but suddenly they discover the sparkle,
Yes.
and it's like
Yeah.
okay, I don't want to eat because I need to craft 10 more ideas because
and I tell you, it's a 16 hours workshop
Yeah.
in 2 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like hardcore.
Yeah.
and people don't want to eat, don't want to leave the place because once the
We know how
spark
to
start-
trigger this.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
People really understand how manage this. It's
Right.
like
Yeah, but probably it's because of them. They put so much energy and enthusiasm
Yeah.
for that makes the people click on that. Because
Yeah.
with AI, you can be very overwhelmed with so many options that we have today.
Yes.
Not in the beginning, but today it's overwhelming for video.
It's,
For
it's a thing we showcase Krea.
yeah.
But we always say Krea is here, but you need to find yourself the purpose of what you're doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you make it happen, your ideas, your things. And
Yeah.
we start in a paper with a pencil.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to do it. They don't even know how to craft a concept.
Yeah.
and they are creatives.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
sure.
that's the thing.
But
also.
it's fun because at the beginning everybody's with the laptop open.
I say,
just
no. I say,
preparing.
no. You need to close the computer. Say, what?
Listen, everybody, put your hands and close
And I
the
say, put your
computer.
hands like this and go down and close the computer. Say, what? Close the computer. And we start.
Bring a
grab-
paper and a
Yes.
pen, and creative directors is like,
They glitch.
what?
Yeah.
They don't
What?
have the resources like Pinterest or all these resources.
Nothing.
They don't even know how to explain an idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is so important, Victor.
No, I mean that's so interesting because I feel like that's a new craft, no? Like before they were like, and I mean they're gonna persist, no? Like there was a craft in 3D, like you go in ZBrush, and that's clearly a
Yes.
craft.
yeah.
But the best part is
mean-
once the idea is okay, and
One
they-
hour or 2
1
hours
hour,
later.
2 hours later,
Yes.
Right, but that is kind of like, as you were saying before, like one of the most important skills.
It's the
for
most expensive
creatives.
asset.
And it is a craft.
yes,
Like ideas are not just like something that
No.
No.
appears and it's perfect.
An
Like,
idea also can tell us about the technique, the look.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
is in there. It's like a magic cauldron where you put everything.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't see a final idea and result, we don't allow the students to go forward with the tools.
Yeah.
And this part is the most important. Once they have it, it's super clear for them. They go so fast with the idea
yeah.
to craft like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So they spend 3 hours in the first exercise, but
Yes.
the next exercise is like 30 minutes or
Yes, and
40,
do.
and then
Yes.
Yes.
And we used to do like 10 to 15 exercises in that
Yes.
16 hours.
and at the end we say to the alums, okay, you craft in this week like 5 or 6 exercise with a high level of AI. So what do you think about it? And people is like,
I had another perception.
Yeah.
This is so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things to do in the
yes,
future.
yes.
And we do followings. They write
Yeah,
from time to
and
time.
I've got a lot of ideas from the past that I never how to
Expected to,
manage
yes.
or and
Yeah.
right now I know how to do it. So
and also,
yeah.
let me tell you, Victor, the wow effect with
Yes.
AI. This is a thing that people is so easy to persuade in a way, but we put this thing apart because, as I said, the most important thing is how you depict the ideas you want to
Yeah.
project. Tools are amazing, videos are amazing, images are amazing. I mean, what you do with the models you're providing, K1 is an absolute wonder
Yeah, it's
for
a
us.
miracle.
Sergio loves so much
I
K1.
love
Yeah.
K1 because also remember I made some pieces for the release and I was enjoying a lot with some brutalism and how the quality of that. And I always create with that. I don't even use Flux or something. It's K1.
Yeah.
So can't wait to
Yesterday I
see
introduced
what the
him,
next.
Sangu and
Sangu
Lee.
and
He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, guys!"
Yeah. I was like, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Like,
congratulations.
for creating
Yeah.
that.
And everyone was around too.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
shout out to all the Krea team. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Victor, you did an amazing task picking the proper profiles for the company.
I think they're really great.
Yes.
Cool. So just to finish and linking with this topic that we were just talking about, for anyone who's starting and maybe they are still in that place where they don't really have an idea formed around AI or how to use it or how, or even like maybe they are creatives and they are trying to adapt and to start with AI. What would you, like, what is the best way for a creative or anyone really to get started with AI? What is the best way to be thinking about it? You guys talked about like crafting ideas.
Yes.
What is like what would be like the recommendation
clear
that
for me.
each one of you?
It's
clear
clear
for
from me
me.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking to them first.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my case, you need to unlearn everything you've read online. Anything you need to alienate from all the opinions you can have from AI, because a creative that never used AI, there's a big toxic environment, like many tools, many things that you can do or probably you cannot do, whatever. I always tell, listen, indeed, when I do all these learning lessons, I say, whatever you need, whatever you know, I don't care. Drop it out of this classroom, I don't care. We will talk about that when we finish, right? Like, I don't care. You need to get alienated of all these opinions, all these tools, everything you want to do. We start literally from the scratch. And I'm very strict with that. And just, if you alienate yourself from all these things, what you have is your own creativity, your background, and your ideas that you can develop. And then face yourself with the tools that will guide you to a proper point. And as I said, the wow effect is present, so it's easy peasy.
Yeah.
I do believe it.
In a creative way, I will say that forget what you can do with AI and be how to say what do you really like to do as a creative? Forget everything. What do you really like to do?
What do you want to express to the
What
world?
do you
Yes,
want?
Yes.
Forget everything. What do you really like? A lot of people put this face like, I never asked myself this. Think about it. Yeah. And they come like in 1 hour later and say, okay, right now I know what to do. Okay.
Victor, is like what they want to do something that is like, I want to learn how to do the Simpsons in Balenciaga. It's like, what?
The Simpsons in
Yes.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
All these trends. It's like, what?
Because that's what
are you
forget
for real?
Wes Anderson style.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying forget
The
what
Pope
to
in
do.
a puffy jacket,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Darth Vader in a beach eating an ice cream,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's like,
saying.
no, this
Yeah.
is not the thing we're going to teach you.
Forget what you can do and think about what do you want to do.
Who are you, creative? How you want
Yes.
to expand your creativity to the world? What do you want to say?
Yes.
With or without AI tools?
Yes.
And then we tell you how to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sergio?
No, I mean, I think it's very AI is super democratic,
Universalizing the tools for everyone.
super universal for everyone. So don't fear them, just embrace it and play around all you can, even if you don't have any kind of concept. And then, play around. I think that's the most important thing for a creative that can be, starting as a starting point. I mean, there is many ways to approach it and many pipelines to do.
This is the magic thing.
And
Yeah.
this is the magic thing. And also you can get like super fast results, so you can see. So there should be no fear for that.
Yeah.
The art of polishing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but-
I will say to resume, have fun. Let's have fun with
Yeah.
this.
And what about you? I want to know your opinion. Yeah.
I mean, to me, like, I'm not a creative professional, so like obviously take this with a grain of salt. But to me, it's like think about like the idea about what you want to create. Think about the process and don't think that AI is here to completely do everything magically. Just like think of where
This is another
AI
topic,
Is a
yeah.
tool,
can
yeah.
fit.
Yes.
Totally.
And like
Yes.
this is a tool. Like that's the most
Indeed,
important.
clients, we need to educate clients because
Yes.
they come and they say, hey, can you provide me 100 versions of this? I say, no, I will provide 3. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
It's very important to educate the clients also.
Yeah, but we are in the same time like 10 years ago with CGI.
I used to
with
say,
clients.
I used to say no, and you know it.
Yeah, but
yeah, like listen.
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, so I explain. I don't care. I explain sometimes how it works and what you can expect, or how much control do we have right now with the tool or
There's
not.
an expense of time and you know credits.
Yeah,
for example, they don't get it.
I have to say, clients are really okay with that, and I say, okay, if you want to move this object totally here to the right now we can do it, but like 6 months ago, no, not much. But I say, okay, you cannot have this, but maybe there is an option that you will love it and you didn't think about it before. So I think it's the way I think we are in the duty as early adopters of AI to
educate, yes.
educate the clients,
Yeah.
and the same as I did with CGI about what was the processes, how they have to respect this, and if you lock this, you cannot go back or whatever. I can say the same, and I'm saying the same to the clients, and they feel pretty okay with that. So I don't. That's why
strict policies.
Yeah, and yeah. So
Yes.
there
Yes.
shouldn't be fear
They need
on
to
that.
listen. They need to listen.
Yeah.
They
And
need
not
to-
everything can be done in AI. This is also a big topic. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But probably in the future, yes.
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be more tools. Yeah, I mean, to me, like what is like when you're using AI, I think that there's like 2 ways that you're gonna feel about the image that it gets generated. I think that either you're gonna feel ownership about the generation, either you're gonna feel like you are the one that have created that, or you're gonna feel like the AI did something for you. And I think that what is the most important for like any creative getting into this is that they don't just like prompt something and let the AI do the work, but that they are.
This is a thing.
But-
You remember when I was prompting in the beginning? The casual
And what
prompting
it-
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember you told me like the way you prompt is like a bit odd. You know, I
Yeah,
was
Like with the
showcasing abstract
uppercase
ideas.
and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
This is
yeah.
how we met. I think Victor and Diego, they liked the way I was working at that moment.
Yeah.
And I allow AI to produce by its own. I still allow AI to produce by its own with
Yeah.
a control. But you're totally right. I don't know. Victor, I want some global opinion about everything. I want to know your opinion because you're interviewing us.
Okay.
But how you
about-
feel? How you feel about everything? Because I've been looking at you and Diego working in the project. We're in an amazing moment with Krea.
Yeah.
But we know
We
the
are
hard work you
users,
did, yeah,
so-
as
Yeah.
a user, as a creative.
Yeah.
But from your side,
I mean, on the one side, I feel like I'm a little sad for some things,
why?
and I'm very happy for some
Okay.
ones. I think that I'm sad because there's all these. There has been this just like weird use of AI, and like I feel like there's like 2 kinds of companies that emerge in the space. One type of company that is trying to automate creativity, and there's another type of company that is trying to augment creatives.
Right.
And
Okay.
I feel like those like 2 types of companies have been evolving. And sometimes I feel like the ones that are like really trying to automate creativity and tell you this is like
Because there's a demand. This is the point.
There's a demand, but that to me is like a little sad because like they are like using this technology just like to trick your brain
Yes.
and to make like those kind of images that they are gonna grab your attention. And if you combine this way of using AI with the recommendation algorithms from social
we
media,
fight against that, you know.
that's
it.
horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's bad. So there's things that I really don't like about how the space is looking
I
right now.
completely
But on the
agree.
other side, I'm very happy because like all the advancements that we are doing with Krea, they're extremely exciting. Like finally we started our research team. We're going to be able to add more layers of controllability to everything that we have. We're going to get a much higher quality on all the aspects, from the image generation to the enhancer to like everything. So that also excites me.
Exactly.
a lot.
That's good to know. In my opinion, when I see creatives evolving and they send me projects, like I did work this for this brand, I did that with Krea, I did this, I did that, and it's like I did evolve and learn. I'm super happy. Happiness, you cannot buy happiness, you know.
Yeah.
This is going on, and that's it. And in my case, for example, just for finishing, when people is approaching me in a meeting or a random meeting with people, say, what do you do? Say AI, they usually roll in their eyes like, okay, they say, let me show you. You know? And I want these digital creations, these generations talk by themselves. And it's a thing that I don't know, I defend with all my energy, you know, because it's important to let people know that how these tools are, how complex are to make them happen and used to craft. I don't know, but we will be in this with this vibe for long. But I'm managing quite well. So I don't know.
Cool. Also, this was wonderful, Elena, Xavi, and Sergio. Thank you so much for making this interview happen. It was great. And hope everybody enjoyed it.
Thank you for having
us. And thanks a lot for your generosity and your trust with us and all the creatives. I know you're super supportive. This is my personal opinion as an employee of Krea during these years working with you guys hand to hand and with the team that is growing. I see you in remote from Europe to San Francisco. We follow, we support, and there's a lot of great attention from creative industry, and we're happy to expand next to you guys and defend what Krea is doing.
Close to you. And think that our projects, or maybe my project and maybe yours, it's big thanks to you and thanks to Diego. So
amazing,
there's no words to
there is no way back of not using Krea. I mean, it's like we are in, and that's we are happy for that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Totally.
Victor, see you soon.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.